Yo, what's good everyone? This is Zenny here, and today we're gonna do another Southwest Florida video. As you may know, Strigit has just released their new Southwest Florida Revamp trailer, and at the end of that trailer, it leaked the official release date, July 14th. So here's everything you need to know about the new upcoming revamp that is coming on July 14th. So mark your calendars everyone, because we're gonna go on a roller coaster. So as you guys may know, this new revamp will be taking place in Sarasota. The new revamp map will have three main parts: downtown Sarasota, St. Armand's North, and St. Armand's South. So if you can picture it in your head or like go onto Google Map, you can see how big the map really is. It's way bigger than the current game and also bigger than the alpha game as well, which is surprisingly bigger than both maps combined. Now over the past few months, Strategist has been doing this thing called development vlogs. So what that is, they're basically giving us inside information about the revamp. So they giving us information about the new UI, the new job systems, the new cars, buildings, basically everything you need to know about the revamp. And you can see on the screen right now, there is a lot of things that has been taken into account, some of which has been changed, but most of them might actually stay the same. But today in this video, I am not going to go over everything, every single small detail. I'm just going to go through on the recent announcement on the development blog. So as they said in here, the purpose of the Southwest Florida revamp. Why are they making the revamp? So just to put it as like a short form paragraph, it mentions that 3 years ago they have been in a development state of Southwest Florida beta, but the thing is they cannot support the latest Roblox features that is going to be on a sustainable rate. So basically they have made it where they have to actually create a whole new game, or to create that on top of the game to make it where South Florida is sustainable with Roblox features. So the purpose of this revamp actually, yes, was to utilize the best features Roblox has to offer, as it says on the announcement. But unfortunately, due to issues within the car community, cars has been going off sale, getting removed because of copyright issues. So that is why Strigit decided to, you know what, let's just revamp the whole entire game, new UI, new systems, new everything. So what will happen at launch? The revamp will replace the current game. So basically what game you play right now, it will be forever gone. You can't go back to it. There will be no servers available for this current game. So this means the map, vehicles, houses, jobs, UI, gameplay, everything will be completely overwritten. So what will happen to your data? That's a common question everyone has been asking, like your money, your vehicles, your houses. So if you had any off sale, or you bought cars that are buyable in game, everything will be refunded. Even the household will be refunded 100%. Not all cars will be added into the game, they will be added later in the future. But as for your limiteds, if you haven't sold any of your limiteds, some of them will be in the new revamp, but then some of them will be just added over time and automatically into your inventory or your garage, or however you say it. So people, you don't need to really worry about it, because it's not gonna go anywhere, except if you have obviously sold it. That is your fault, your problem you have to deal with. But yeah, now with game passes, all of the game passes would go into the revamp, but some might actually change. So like for example, the assault rifle packs, instead of that, you get extra weapons basically, or like assortment of weapons like parts or something like that. So with your job progress, the reason why your job progress will be reset to 0 is because it's just due to the drastic changes made to the job system. That's basically it. Even if you don't like the decision, it cannot be overridden to the revamp. Plus, anyways, if you speak into a realistic, logical point, you're moving into a new city basically. What do you expect at launch? Well, obviously, bug, major and minor. So even if the game currently right now tested by the devs is completely fine, it's working fine, when the day of release comes, bugs actually happen, and that is just the game. You can't do much about bugs, so over time bugs will be fixed. So you don't really need to stress about anything. The strategy team will do everything they can to fix bugs, major and minor. So the vehicles. Now this is something everyone has been questioning about. Will the vehicles still be the same? The answer is yes and no. Yes, as in like your limited. Yes, they will be in game, but also no, because they will be fictionalized. Fictionalized as in basically a brand new car. So it would look like the real car, but it's not. The reason why they done it is so that they can have freedom. They don't want the stress of having car companies to like, oh, you gotta remove this, you gotta remove that, or you gotta add this, you gotta add that. They don't want that. Strategy does not want that. Now they can do it in the future, but they probably won't. We might not see it, maybe never. But who knows? Who knows? And the vehicles have brand new chassis, tuning systems, customizations. They even have 3D rims. That's a first, except for bikes, of course. If you can see, these bikes actually have 3D rims. If you can see, like they're 3D. These are the only vehicles that have 3D. So that's a kind of fun fact. Houses. So there will be a number claimable of houses, even apartments as well. But there will be no customization for houses, but it will be added on in a future update when Revamp releases. So earning money is something everyone has been asking for as well. How can you save money, and what happens to your money in your current game? So basically, if you play the current game now, all your money will be transferred over to the new Revamp. But also at launch, there will be more jobs for you to make more money. Better than AFK grinding, actually. Yes, there will be AFK grinding, but it's not going to be as better as running out in jobs by yourself by doing numerous amounts of tasks. You make tons load of cash. And the thing is, there's also NPCs as well, so you don't have to wait for players to come inside. There will be NPCs buying from you. So this is like a Greenville, it's in a county type of system, because they have NPCs in the game when you're doing like jobs like petrol pump, mart, or whatever. Even criminals has a huge revamp for it as well. You get more cash in bank now. You don't get that fixated amount. You can make how much money you want from robbing a bank as a criminal. And let's actually talk about the criminal aspects of the game right now. In the new revamp, there's now criminal bounty. So basically, if we do unlawful acts, you get a bounty. And bounty can be reduced for paying fines or spending time in prison or being caught. But also, your bounty can be raised if it's not taken care of in time. And it can convert into a permanent bounty, which will cost much more money and time to reduce and put you at greater risk with the police. So basically, the amount of crimes you do, your bounty will rise. The less crimes you do, and if you have time to fix your bounty will reduce. So that's actually a good system, and it's gonna be good for the revamp, because now the roleplay is gonna be much better than the current game. Now if you're tired of getting shot, killed, or like you don't want to make money, there will be a passive mode, so it'll prevent you from earning any kind of bounty. It will allow you to explore the map and the experience uninterrupted. but your weapons will be hidden from your inventory, so outside of any gun range, and you will not be able to interact with the robbery system, and you cannot be in combat nor have any bounty to enable it. So basically you cannot have any bounty to enable passive mode, and you cannot have any combat on if you want to turn on passive mode. The criminality will be completely erased, and instead anyone can be a criminal. So you can be a Starbucks employee and then become a criminal afterwards. So that's actually pretty good. Now, instead of spawning in with your so-called AK-47, shotgun, and M9, instead you can actually purchase weapons. So you can purchase whatever weapons you have. And I want to talk about the PvP. The current PvP system right now, it's like the hood, prison life, jailbreak type of PvP, yeah? But the new one, I'm kinda like a little iffy on it, but at the same time I might actually get used to it. So who knows, maybe the good PvP system would be nice. Now, what would not be included in the revamp at launch? So, the vehicle racing system, which is basically the new system that has been added into the game just recently in Drivers Club, this will not be added into the game. So, this system will not be added into the game. So, as you can see here, I'm gonna spawn in a car. Yeah, so this system will not be into the revamp, as this is a active development, including motorcycles as well. So, yeah, the racing system will not be added into the revamp until a future update. Some other locations as well, and job, like for example water park, the racing circuit, and other job locations though, like I don't know, possibly this area, Drivers Club. Yeah, they will not be added into the revamp until a future update. And Digit plans on making AI traffic, so that will be added onto a future update. The only thing that will be added will be NPCs that can interact with you at certain jobs. So about updates, they will update once every month, that which means jobs, tasks, vehicles, homes, everything. So, and since the game is obviously going to be new, they need time for updates, and then they will find the grooves, and then they will have a regular update schedule. So that's all you need to know about the revamp. If there's anything else I might have missed, let me know down in the comments. You can even have your own say as well. If any one of you can help me, like, I don't know, with getting a new mic, just let me know, man. I need a new mic, man. I need a new mic. I need a new mic. Anyways, thanks for watching.